Welcome to Gaze into Cinema. The thick wildernesses of Myanmar, covered in secret and biodiversity, demonstrate the veracity of a rich history that stretches back centuries. Settled in Southeast Asia, Myanmar's wildernesses have been a safe haven for old civilizations, a phase for frontier takes advantage of, and a contemporary field where custom and protection endeavors unite. Myanmar's thick wildernesses have supported old civic establishments for a really long time. The lavish scenes were home to different ethnic gatherings, each leaving its social engraving. The PU progress, tracing all the way back to the 2nd century BCE, thrived in focal Myanmar, laying out a high-level metropolitan culture. The wildernesses gave assets to farming, exchange, and otherworldly works on, encouraging a harmonious connection among nature and mankind. The appearance of European colonizers in the 19th century made a permanent imprint on Myanmar's wildernesses. The English, drawn by the district's teak-rich backwoods, participated in broad logging, changing the scene and affecting neighborhood networks. Provincial double-dealing brought about huge ecological changes. Deforestation and asset extraction prompted living space misfortune and impacted biodiversity. Myanmar's wildernesses assumed an urgent part during the Second Great War, turning into a venue of contention known as the Burma Lobby. The thick vegetation gave cover to close-quarters combat, with United and Japanese powers exploring testing territory. In the wake of acquiring autonomy in 1948, Myanmar confronted the double test of country building and ecological protection. Myanmar's native communities have long held a profound association with the wildernesses. Conventional practices, like moving development, were once maintainable strategies for land use. In ongoing many years, Myanmar has perceived the significance of protecting its excess wildernesses. Preservation drives and public parks have been laid out to safeguard biodiversity and keep up with environmental equilibrium. Myanmar's wildernesses are famous for their staggering biodiversity. Uncommon and imperiled species, like the subtle blurred panther and the jeopardized Asian elephant, track down asylum in these thick scenes. The thick wildernesses of Myanmar bear the scars of antiquated civic establishments, provincial double-dealing, and the difficulties of modernization. Today, as the world wrestles with natural worries, Myanmar remains at a junction, exploring the fragile harmony among improvement and preservation.